Toastmasters, have you ever been to the California Redwoods National Park? Oh, yeah. Gorgeous, beautiful, amazing trees. And they have lots of hiking trails. We've been there 3 times. And each time we got lost on the trail, on the path, and we got lost. First time was with my kids. And the problem is, we're not idiots. We go to the trailhead and we pick our path. We confirm with everyone the name of our path that we are going to take, and off we go. The problem is that there are so many paths that you end up with intersections, and you can be going and then you don't see the name of your path again. So you look backward, and sometimes you see the name of your path, and sometimes you don't. And so you end up going all over the place. The last time, all 3 times, we got lost. We said, yeah, we're not going to do that again. But then the last time, my mother was probably 78 years old. So it was my husband, my mother, and I. And we were on the trail for 3 hours. My poor little mother, she was so exhausted, but she kept on going. But it was a matter of the signage. We just didn't have the right signage. If we had, it wouldn't have been out there. We wouldn't have been out there for 3 hours. Granted, we could have checked, okay, we're going west, there's the sun, but we're in the redwoods and you can't see it. Well, I kind of equate that to when our Pathways program first came out. Because for a lot of us who've been in the old program with the old manuals, it was so straightforward. It was so easy. And this, well, the signage wasn't exactly what we wanted it to be. And they have made some changes, which has been very, very nice. Well, if you are heading on a path, there is something that I want to share with you. And this is our Toastmasters District 4 site. And I consider this the Pathways GPS. Oh, yes, this is wonderful. Look at this. I gave you the link. It's in the chat. And look at this. If you are in presentation mastery, you're on, level 1. Here's me. I'm doing this again. I go to researching and presenting, and it tells me everything I need to know. How nice is that? Because it may be that you have some great speech idea, but it could be that it works out really well with, level 3, persuasive speaking. But when you go to the regular old Toastmasters International Pathways, it's a little harder to navigate because, the signs aren't quite so clear. This is, of course, right outside or in Silicon Valley, so they've done a really nice job. It's also really nice. Someone asked me recently, what about these electives? Because in order to open them in Pathways, it sounds like I have to commit. Do I have to commit? Well, not really, but look, you can just click on and create a podcast, manage online meetings, which you can already get by managing this meeting, by being the Toastmaster. Manage projects successfully. Look at all of that. I get all the information I need. And if you're now doing your introduction and you go, oh man, I have to go back into Pathways and find that what the requirements are, it's all here on your GPS. And if you look up here, it's got all of the different paths, everything you could possibly need for navigating your way through. And if you're a mentor, this is fantastic because you and your protege may not be on the same path. And once you get up into level 3, 4, and 5, they're different. And so this way you get to really coach and understand what your protege is going through. So I definitely consider this to be the GPS. So let's take a look at, where are we? We are in, there we go, Pathways. Oh, yes. Here's a shortcut right here. Instead of going to education or anywhere else, just click on your name that has been highlighted and you get to come here And it gives me an extra question. It asks me if I want to be the base camp manager this time when I come in, because I can see your path. I can see kind of where you are. And so that allows me to go in to do that. And when you submit at the end of your level and say, okay, I'm done with my level, then I get to go in as with what I'm doing and be able to approve that so you can move on. So let's look at my transcript. I have 2 in the queue here. Presentation mastery. And I'm doing researching and presenting right here. Whoops. Right here. Let's launch this little puppy. And computers are always slowest when people are on the other end waiting for you. Here we go. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. The signage, how you tell pathways that you are about to do your speech is to do the evaluation, your own, the self-assessment. Here we go. Directions, come down here to move to another section. Look, it's all laid out. When you do the assess your skills before, right there, that tells pathways, okay, I'm about to do my speech. And when you're all done, then you come down to after, and you do the assessment again. And that's the toggle. That's the switch that tells pathways, okay, you've done that path or that project right there. And let's see, we can go back, or can we? Sorry, my computer's really slow. But when you're done, when I have said that I'm done with this, then it will ask me to come in here and submit for my completion. And that's when, for me, as Vice President of Education, I get that flag, and then I can say that you have finished this. There are a few other things. All the evaluation forms. It used to be really hard to find those evaluation forms, but the wheel has been invented. 65, District 65. Look at this. All the evaluation forms are listed right here. And I just sent the link to my evaluator so that he can have it if he wants it. And so that's really handy. And it's one that you can fill out online. It's not the one where you have to scan it or take a picture of it when you're done filling it out. So that's really, really nice. We like that one. And if you're in a pinch, instead of even going through there, if you come to our website, look at this, member downloads, we put in, look at that, backup generic evaluation form. How nice is that? We thought of almost everything. There we go, stop that. There are 1 or 2 more things to remember, and that is that to save your introductions. I've got a folder and I saved all the introductions for that path, because at the end of pathways, the very last thing you're going to do is not an evaluation, but a review of your experience. And so it's really nice because Pathways does not record the name of your speech or the date you completed it. Unfortunately, I've sent that as feedback to them, but they didn't. They didn't take all my feedback, but they did change at least the before and the after evaluation signage. So that's nice. But do that, because I think that can help you to be able to review your experience. And please, Toastmasters, talk to your mentor. You can talk to me as Vice President of Education. And please use your GPS. Thank you.